and welcome to our Raww podcast, episode 15. Mindful Monday. So today we are going to be discussing
Self-kindness.
be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's a stressful time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
A stressful time of year, and just be kind to you. What did you do for yourself last week? And what do you have planned for yourself? Yeah, did it help? Have you had Christmas do's? Have anyone had their nails done, hair done? Bought yourself
do you know what you're wearing?
Yeah, if you've not had your Christmas do yet, do you know what you're wearing? But yeah, what do you have planned for yourself this week?
We've because we've got our Christmas thing with the mums as a group of us going on the 20th. I still have no idea what I'm wearing, but I'll probably plan it like the day before because it's me.
Oh, do you know? I know what I'm wearing.
That's good.
Well, no, I'm torn between two outfits, so
we shall see.
Yeah,
we're getting Christmassy though, aren't we? That's the plan. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll either be my black sparkly dress or Mrs. Claus. See what happens. Don't know. Undecided. Depends what everyone else is doing, I guess.
I've got an elf costume. Might go as an elf.
Love that.
I'd have to wear thick leggings though.
Yeah.
It's a bit short.
Oh, I can go Mrs. Claus and you can be my little elf. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Get those shoes with bells on.
Have you actually?
No, I haven't. I said I should get them.
Oh yeah, you so really should.
Yeah. I could wear like leggings with the tights over the top, I suppose. Because I've got stripy red and green tights, like stockings.
Amazing.
I'll put little red cheeks on.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Sorry, yeah, that was
absolutely
total
do it. So, yeah, elf.
And somebody might do my nails.
Yeah.
Little elf nails.
Elf nails.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, so self-kindness. I know it sounds a really silly thing to say, but I think sometimes we are just so hard on ourselves and that adds so much stress to us. I thought you grabbed the chair then. I thought you were falling.
No, I didn't. Falling off. My phone nearly fell off the chair, so I grabbed it. That's all.
At least we drunk, Mindfulness Monday, just pissed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were having a little brainstorm about what could help with kind of being more positive about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know some people do positive affirmations.
Yes.
Which is supposed to be really helpful. And I think it's one of those things that you feel like all the ones that we're going to talk about, you feel really silly. So I had to do some of this when I did CBT training, which is the cognitive behavioural therapy, not the bike license, because that wouldn't be relevant at all. And they sorry. I'm just getting off camera for a second. Cool.
Okay. Compose yourself.
I'm composed. So yeah, I think I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You were saying about CBT.
Yes.
The different skills.
What skills?
Isn't that? No, that doesn't say skills, does it? No, okay. Ignore that.
The different things that you can do, but they do feel really silly. But when you go and do them, they do actually make a difference, and they make you actually write these things down. It's like proper homework, and you're like, this is ridiculous. But it's because after you've done it for a couple of weeks, it then becomes so normal that you don't have to say things out loud and you don't have to write things down. It's just kind of in your head, and it becomes more natural, more habit, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some people do positive affirmations. Some people look in the mirror and they'll have to say one thing that they like about themselves. And I was talking to you about the truth statements. That was one of the ones that helped me quite a lot, because there's I can't remember if it's 14, but there's negative thinking styles, and we all, some of us do certain ones, or all of them, but there is one and I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically where you assume what other people are thinking, and it's negative. So I remember I had to kind of write my little notes down, and one of the examples I had to that I came up with was when I went into a baby group with Sam, and he had a meltdown, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me. Everybody thinks I'm a terrible parent. Everybody's like, what's wrong with your child? And I was like, so I had to write it all down.
Yeah.
And then my counsellor was like, okay, so you've written what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what part of that is true? So if you were to go to court and you had to say that this happened, what parts of that are fact? And I was like, well, I was at baby group.
Yeah.
Sam did have a meltdown.
Yeah.
There were other parents.
Yeah.
And they did look at me.
Maybe. Yeah.
But, well, yeah, exactly. That's what she said. She was like, you think they were? But again, would that hold up in court? Is it fact?
Mm-hmm.
But actually what they were thinking isn't fact. No. So actually, how true is the statement that you made? And it's a really good way of kind of looking at things and thinking we shouldn't always assume what the other person is thinking.
Absolutely.
And it's similar to what we were saying yesterday about self-reflection, and we were saying don't judge everybody else.
Just going to come to that. That's
okay,
just where I was going. I was going to say, so put yourself in that position. You're now one of those mums that's sat there and you see a mum struggling with her child. What's your first thought?
Well, it's probably not, you're a terrible parent.
Exactly. Your first thought would be, oh, bless you, we've all been there.
Yeah.
That is often someone's first thought, is that they relate to a situation that they have been in. Not, oh my God, look at that terrible mother. She can't control her child. Not, oh, bless her, like she's having a really tough day.
Yeah.
But they're probably debating whether to ask if you want any help or not.
Yeah, that's always awkward, isn't it? You're not sure whether you should or shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. So they're probably having their own battle in their own head of, should I say anything or should I not? Oh, now I'm staring.
Yeah.
So they're probably having their own battle.
Yeah, should have done that. I can see their answer, like, this woman, child is having a meltdown.
I can guarantee it's not. She's a terrible mother.
But I think also, I was going to say, because we judge other people by our own standards, if we have our own feelings about how we are, and we are naturally unkind to ourselves, we're more likely to assume that somebody else is going to be unkind to us, about us.
Okay.
Because your confidence is so low about yourself, you assume everybody else feels the same about you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So actually, that's probably because we're thinking, oh my God, like, I'm not doing a very good job of this. So that's how we feel. So we just assume everybody else feels like that at the same time, where realistically, like you say, they're probably not thinking that at all.
No.
But yeah, so I think we will blah 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 blah. We will do the thinking styles at some point, because I think it's a really good one to look at the negative thinking styles, and they are really, really common, and it's kind of how you get yourselves out of those things.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll let you carry on for a minute. I spoke a lot.
That's all right. What did we go? Oh, we've covered our list.
Oh, okay.
Haven't we?
We have, actually.
Oh, the ask people 3 positives we haven't done. What was that one?
So yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Again, it's quite typical in counselling, is to ask other people for 3 positives about you.
Okay.
And you hear what other people have to say.
That's good.
And then hopefully something will come up a few times, and that makes you feel better.
The thing is, the brain is such an incredibly powerful tool, and it will believe anything that you tell it. You tell it something enough, and it will believe it. And if you can reinforce positivity onto your brain instead of negativity, possibilities are endless.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just telling yourself those positive things.
Yeah.
And people do think it sounds silly, and people think they sound silly. But it's so true. The brain is so powerful.
You can get those books as well. Just suddenly thought, because they do them for children. because my boys have done them. And they have activities in them, and I assume that they do them for grown-ups as well. But it's kind of, I remember one that Sam had to do, and it was a monster, and it was all the bad things about him, and he had to put them in, and he had to give his monster a name.
Oh, okay.
And then it was supposed to be this idea that when that's your head, you go, that's not me, that's my monster saying that.
I love that.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously that's for children, but there will be things that, you know, again, it's about reflection, isn't it? About when you look at situations and you think, okay, well, actually, was that what happened? And looking and, like, say, seeing the positives in things.
Absolutely.
It isn't something that's natural for a lot of people. I think a lot of us are quite self-deprecating. Is that the word? I made that up.
I think a lot of it is confidence, isn't it? And it's self-confidence. And I think once you've got self-confidence, it's easier to tell yourself other things.
Yeah.
And it's easier to believe it.
And often that does stem from things like the anxiety that we spoke about last week. So it could be things that have happened to us. It could be the way that we're wired. It could be anything. Like, we're more likely to be unkind about ourselves than we are to be unkind about other people. And when we're stressed, I think we're really critical of ourselves as well, because we're like, oh, why can nothing go right? And, you know.
Yeah, everything's heightened then, isn't it, when it's stressed, especially at this time of year.
Yeah. Got my head in the sand about Christmas at the moment. I'm like,
I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I'm on it this year. First year in, couldn't tell you how many.
Ever.
But yeah.
Ever. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to add.
No, I don't think there is. If there's anything, again, as always, if there's anything that you want us to talk about or anything that you want to ask, and we can help where we can.
We had the comment about the colouring book last week, about to help with anxiety and bits to do for yourself. Colouring book, adult colouring books.
Ah, yeah,
amazing idea, amazing. I know quite a lot of people that do those, but
yeah, colouring's very therapeutic.
Yeah, finding something that just gives you something physical to do, but also that you don't have to think too much about. You know, it's like I say when I'm in the gym. When you do things like weights, you have to concentrate so much on so many different things about it. So, like form, timings, counting your repetitions. Like, there's so much stuff that's going on in that moment that you don't have time to think about what am I having for tea, or you know, have the children done this,
in
or
the zone, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's really the only time that I switch off, but it is finding that one thing that you can go, I don't have to focus on anything else. I'm mentally stimulated, I'm physically stimulated. I don't need to worry about all the other things that are going on. This is just time to focus on the now.
Yeah.
And we spend very little time focusing on the now.
We do. We absolutely do.
But yeah, sorry.
But yeah, no, it's fine.
Nothing to add. Adds 10 minutes of waffle.
Not at all. It was only about 3 minutes.
That's a miracle.
No, I think that is everything for Mindful Monday.
So yeah, tomorrow is Trying Our Best Tuesday. All about parenting. Send us elf ideas.
Oh yeah, please.
Love elf ideas.
I love the elf ideas. Yeah, we were discussing elves last week, weren't we?
Yeah, the cheekier the better.
Yes. We'll see you all
tomorrow.
Thanks,
Have a great Monday, guys.
Bye.